So this is my game as it stands. Reasonably happy with how it's going so far. One thing that I particularly want to achieve is I want to have multiple levels. So let's go back into Construct 2 and make that happen. So I've been in Layout 1 all along here. If I just go to the Layouts folder and right click Add Layout, and it asks me a question. Do I want to add an event sheet or don't add an event sheet? I'm going to say add event sheet in this case, and then just point out a couple of issues to do with that. So now I've got Layout 1. Layout 1 uses event sheet 1, and I've got Layout 2. Layout 2 uses event sheet 2, although yeah, event sheet 2. The problem is that event sheet 2 is entirely blank. So any events, if I on my layout put the player here, and any events like shooting or maybe a fade platform and so on, they're not going to actually work. The behaviors will still apply, but the events won't be there. So probably the best option, you can get more complicated than this, but probably the best option, I'll show you two options. One is to say just use event sheet 1, so you've got one event sheet across multiple layouts, that's fine. Or the better option than that is event sheet 2, use this blank event sheet, but say include event sheet and include event sheet 1. So that means that we've got this blank space to add events which only apply to layout 2, but we've also got all of these events as well. Now, going back to layout 2, I want it to look, I guess that works there. That's my next level. It needs a bit of work, but it'll do for now. On my layout 1, I'm going to put an exit that's going to take me back to layout 2. So if I put a sprite in there, drop that in, and put a beautiful looking door. That looks like a door to me. And all I want to do is that when I hit that door, I go to that next layout. So I'm going to drop that into my event sheet 1, because I'm still in event sheet 1, player, collision with another object, door. I'm going to, under System, go to Layout, and I can pick which layout, Layout 2. And that should work, always worth testing. So you need to shoot the mobs first. Haha, you'll notice that I have put the door on the wrong layer. That's very instructive. Let's go and change that. That's the kind of bug you get when you're not careful about your layers. So door needs to be on not HUD but layer 0. Once more with feeling. And that worked.